Okay. It's the Supreme Court verdict that has so many Australians talking about it. After 40 years, Justice finally served with the guilty conviction of Chris Dawson for murdering his wife Lynn. After a decades-long battle, Lynette's family now know the truth of what they always suspected. From the moment Judge Harrison delivered his judgment yesterday, Lynette's family were absolutely deluged by well-wishers. And as I explained at the start of the show tonight, they also want Chris Dawson to tell them where Lynn's remains are. Joining me now is Lynette Dawson's niece, Renee Simms. Renee, good to speak with you again. Thank you so much for your time. It must be hectic.
It's definitely been a very big day, yeah.
24 hours later, how's the family feeling? Because although it was a much welcome result and probably a surprise, it doesn't bring your aunt back, does it?
Absolutely. It wasn't I suppose, a happy occasion. There were no real winners out of yesterday. But, you know, I think even 24 hours on, we're still sort of coming around to the idea that it was a guilty verdict. It was a complete shock to us yesterday, and I'm still not sure that it's completely sunk in.
I bet it hasn't. And how did you endure the judge's 5 hours of summation in court yesterday? Because it was so difficult to work out what side he was going for and what he would conclude. 1 minute you were kind of buoyed by what he had to say about Chris Dawson. The next minute he was saying that a certain witness should not be believed. That must have been a roller coaster for all of you.
It was certainly a marathon effort. I know, I think we're all a little bit sore today from holding ourselves with so much tension for a lot of that 5 hours. It was right up until the last 15 minutes. We really had no idea what was happening.
How do you ever thank Headley Thomas for what he achieved and what evidence and witnesses he was able to uncover?
I don't think it's possible to ever say thank you to Headley enough for what he's done. We have absolutely no doubt that without him, we wouldn't be here today, and we certainly wouldn't have a guilty verdict. So
I want to talk about...
He knows it. We have told him so many times.
I bet you have. I bet you have. The podcast had 28 million downloads, so I can only imagine what worldwide online comments you've had. Tell us about what kind of comments you've had from far-flung parts of the world.
I have friends over in the UK and also in America who have been telling me it's all over the news over there. Unfortunately, we as a family haven't really had time to see what the world is saying so much. We've barely even been able to get through our close friends who have been wishing us well and sending us, you know, fabulous messages. We've barely been able to get back to them. So hopefully in the next couple of days we'll be able to see what's actually been going on worldwide.
Renee, it doesn't bring Lynette back, but what it does, it sends a powerful message to women who may be in similar circumstances to what your aunt was in back in 1982.
Yeah, it really does. And I think even though it's 40 years on, there are still women who are going through relationships like this. So it's not something new. It's still definitely happening today. And to give women who may be in that situation this kind of power, it's almost priceless.
Yeah. Now, I guess you and your mum and dad will be watching closely what the New South Wales Attorney General does now that Headley and others are moving pretty quickly and trying to put the onus on people like Chris Dawson to tell us where their victims might be lying.
Yeah, we will definitely be watching very closely. The Nobody No Parole bandwagon has definitely been jumped on today, and I think it's a very worthy cause for everyone to jump on. And if Lynn can help push that along, we will be very welcome to that. And
how many other families will it help down the track, which would just be fabulous? Renee Simms, thank you very much. Go and have a break.
Thank you, I will.
Thank you for your time. Fabulous to see you.